Hello everyone, this is my full pop-up groundbreaker collection. All of these, except for the ghost, were sold at the range. I was considering putting in the jumping spider knockoff because it is small and would fit in with the theme, but it doesn't look as good in the thumbnail and it doesn't really have a space there because they're so wide. Anyway, these are groundbreakers. The ghost, I don't know. Is it a groundbreaker? Is it not? I don't know, but I'm counting it because it's literally the same size. Obviously, this guy is the smallest because the way these work compared to these, the way this guy works compared to these. Oh my gosh! What I was saying is, this guy, usually these have like a plate mount where they can sit on the pop-up mech. That guy doesn't have it. He just has a string that goes. A coil that goes through the top of his pumpkin, which you can see there, which vastly makes him way shorter, and I don't think he looks as good. These are literally just half-body pop-up life sizes. Like the way that Sunstar makes life sizes is they literally just slap a pole extender on these guys, and that's how they run. Let's go in order of rareness, and then we'll do. Actually, they're already sort of in order of rareness. Never mind, scrap that. We'll just go from the right and talk about them separately. Here's the 2019 pop-up groundbreaker zombie. This was sold at the range for £35. I bought mine for £80. Expensive, I know, but I really wanted this groundbreaker model. I mean, I know they're sold everywhere for vastly cheaper. Like excess stock had them for £45, but I really wanted an original pop-up mechanism because if you didn't know, there's a big difference between. All these are modern mechs, and this guy has screws in his mechanism where these guys have latches. So pretty different, and I really wanted to own an original. It also came with an original gearbox. It required some repair, but now it's working fine. He's really cool though. I really do like him, and I'm glad to have. Obviously, I like preserving these guys, and this one is one of my favourites that I want to preserve for a long time. I won't do the demo now because I'll just set everything off, but we'll get back to him. Next up we have the Pop-Up Ghost. The Pop-Up Ghost was initially sold at Bed Bath & Beyond in 2020 and actually made by Gemmy. It had Gemmy audio. And then, 2021, 2022, HalloweenCostumes.com stocked a version of it which had the doll audio. So the doll pops out giggles. You'll see it in a minute. But this is really rare. Obviously it was sold on HalloweenCostumes.com, which does sale all the way around the world. So it means there's going to be very few of these guys in the UK. I wouldn't have bought him now, but he was literally the only one for sale. Only Sunstar pop-up for sale in 2022. So I bought him. Now there's plenty, they're at the range every year. And obviously they're for sale on loads of independent Amazon sites, which actually wasn't the case in 2022. So I'm surprised how scarce they were. And I remember actually dreaming to myself, I could actually have dreams every day and just wish every day that the range would release pop-up props, and my wish came true. The Haunted Lady, that guy. That's another one of my dreams that I have quite a lot. This is obviously getting really off track, but a lot of my dreams I had a lot was that I managed to find a knockoff Sunstar jumping spider, which I finally did this year, and I'm so happy because I wanted one of them for a long time. Ever since I got the actual jumping spider, I always wanted that. Anyway, really off track. Next up, we have the Clown Groundbreaker from 2025 of the range. So this guy is awesome. I love him. He's probably my favourite Clown Groundbreaker ever. Possibly second favourite range prop of all time. Obviously he comes first. He's my favourite range prop the Rangers ever made. Then this guy, because he's really cool. This guy's, again, like I said, one of those ones I wish the range would release, and my wish came true this year. Obviously, if you're wondering, well, Toby is new. Not really. There was originally a different coloured reskin of it that Haunted Hill Farm sold, only in America. I remember browsing that site, considering whether I should press the checkout button, and luckily the range came in and released this guy and saved it. Alright, now finally we have the Pop-Up Pumpkin Groundbreaker. Now this guy is certainly, as I mentioned, he's a bit of a weird one. He struggles to retract because the pumpkin doesn't properly covers the mechanism a bit and the cloth gets in the way. So he's certainly out of these guys my least favourite. But does that take away from him? No. Obviously I've readjusted the arms. I actually adjusted the arms before I got this guy, and I kind of posed them to resemble him because I wanted to have one reminiscent of that guy because the zombie is just so awesome. Not particularly nostalgic like every single one over there is, and obviously he's way shorter, which completely ruins the thumbnail, but whatever. Same audio. One thing I'd like to say about the audio of these guys is that I've actually got the full audio collection here, right in front of you. So hold on, let's just shift to right a bit. He has the clown audio, the doll audio, and the weird audio. And then obviously over here I've got the other audio. So it means I've got all audios from the original before 2024, when they made a bunch of audios, new mechs, and complicated absolutely everything for me and made my life a living hell. Because they made like another doll audio. They made an audio for the bride. This year they released a pop-up bride and groom, which has its own unique audio. Obviously, and then obviously they have the scarecrow audio that's on the pop-up pumpkin, which is upstairs, so I have got that. But, it's just complicated absolutely everything. It's going to make it so much more difficult for me. Obviously, I'm never going to be able to achieve that. That's just way too much for my collection. But I'm happy with all 4 of the original audios that were released before 2024. Alright, let's put these guys to the test. Let's activate them. Obviously, this guy is on a button because when I was doing it earlier, it just kept going off. So I'll put him on sensor. Alright, here we go. Let's not make a loud noise. Ah! Hey! Yeah, because his batteries are starting to run out. He does that thing that, oh my goodness, he does that thing that all those props do, where they just keep popping up, keep retrying the activation, even if he's still technically moving, which is really, really annoying. He has the longest reset, and during his activation, he takes ages. He has too little time to retract. It does like 2 sets of like singing, and then it just stops retracting, no matter whether it's reset fully or not. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. Alright, things about to go off again. Yep. I see jumping spiders here. Let's just put them over here in the corner. Hopefully nothing activates. Ah, dang it. So close. Right, he's staying in the down position. Hopefully we can get everything off at once without him interrupting everything. Alright. Hey! He's just ruining it. He just wants to keep on activating, doesn't he? He's of course insulting us. Hey! Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh, the clown is spoiling things. I hate when the sound sensors get all stubborn. Anyway everyone, thanks for watching. This guy is just going to keep going off because of his batteries, but... Yep. I'm getting carried away.